All right, so as I'm skating to Santa Monica to get some work done, I had this thought come to me. I wanted to record this video for you if you find yourself in this position. How much longer are you going to tolerate living a life that does not bring you joy, that does not fill you full? How much longer are you going to tolerate waking up in the morning, still feeling fatigued, not liking what you see in the mirror, not liking how you feel emotionally, not liking how you're thinking about yourself? How much longer are you going to tolerate this? Because we get what we tolerate. Nothing in your life is going to change until you change yourself. And I know so many people out there, many of you guys who are following me, maybe it's you watching this video, I imagine it is if you're still watching this video. So many people are just settling for a life that they don't even like. So many people are addicted to whatever lifestyle that they just happen to be thrown into, like whatever job you got out of college just because that's what you got your degree in and it pays the bills, or just getting complacent in your habits, just living the same old boring routine day in, day out, coming home from work, feeling stressed, living for the weekend, and then looking to distract yourself from this life that you don't like through alcohol, going out to the bars, trying to meet and date random people who you don't really have a connection with, but it's something, right? And I'm speaking from experience. And so I'm making this video because it was only once I decided that I was no longer going to tolerate this that I realized this is my one life. This is my one life, and I'm not even enjoying the way that I'm living it. So I knew that something needed to change, and that's what led me down the path of the work that I do now, holistic lifestyle transformation coaching. So if you wish to change how you are experiencing your personal reality, it starts by changing your personality, which is a combination of how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. And so many people focus on behavioral change, on implementing a new morning ritual, or dieting, or going to the gym. All of those things are good, but if you don't change the story you're telling yourself about yourself, then nothing's really going to change. It's not going to stick. Many of you may have experienced this, like you start working out for a little bit, but it kind of fades. You try to eat healthier, but it never lasts. You start to maybe meditate or journal or pray, but you feel like your prayers aren't being answered, nothing's changing, so you just give up and revert back to your ingrained habits, what has been programmed into you. So in order for behavioral change to stick, it has to start in the mind. Because when we think differently, we feel differently. And when we feel like we love ourselves, instead of acting out of shame or guilt or like we're not good enough, which are based in fear. So, quick little tangent. There are only two primary human emotions, love and fear. When we act out of fear, which is any action taken in shame, like I'm not good enough, I don't like the way that I look, I don't like the way that I feel, I'm not good as I am, so I must take these actions, not from a place of love, but from a place of, not feeling good enough. So those are actions based in fear, and those are the actions that don't last. Versus when we change the story that we're telling ourselves about ourselves, then we can show up in more love, in more joy, in more gratitude. And when we feel those feelings, we naturally take the actions that correspond with that, like moving our body, like eating nourishing food, like prioritizing sleep, like not sacrificing our joy for a paycheck, like speaking up for ourselves and setting boundaries in relationships. All of these things come from once we stop living in shame and fear and start showing up in love. And so again, that's why I'm making this video. It starts in the mind. Change how you think, that changes how you feel. When you feel differently, you naturally take the actions. It doesn't require as much discipline because this is just who you are. It's your new way of being. So if you find yourself in that position, this is the work that I do. And if this video resonated with you, I would love to connect with you on a free clarity call to see if and how I can help. So I will leave the link to the initial assessment in the description. This just gives you a bunch of questions and gives me a better idea of where you're at. And then we hop on a call, ask you a bunch more questions. But this will only work if you are willing to get radically honest with yourself and face the uncomfortable truths that you have been avoiding. So if that's you, if you are ready, if you're deciding that I'm no longer tolerating this lifestyle and you're ready to step into your God-given purpose, the man or the woman that God created you to be, to live your purpose, to lead your life with love, then click the link in the description and let's talk. Sending you love. God bless.